Alright, so today I'm going to be rating every game pass in Virus Border Roleplay. Just get started, I guess. Alright, so first up, we're going to have Virus Pack. Now, Virus Pack, it's okay, but you can just buy an Infect Potion for, 10k? 20k? Something like that? From the shop as a civilian. So I don't really see the need to spend, I think it's 900 Robux on this. It's very mid, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in C tier. Next up, we'll go with Starter Pack. So, Starter Pack, it's okay. The only reason I'm even considering it is because it's so cheap. It's like 100 Robux. So, it gives you an grenade. I think it's okay. I'm gonna put it in C tier with the Virus Pack. Because it's about the same. It's not great, but for the price, it's okay. So, now we got the Ice Pack. This is only because it's winter, it'd be whatever else. The Easter. I think Ice Pack is pretty good, but the weapons just aren't a ton better than the other stuff you can get. And I think they're all kind of mid. The melee's pretty good, I feel like. I think I'm gonna throw it in B tier. I think B fits it. Alright, next up, we got the War Pack. I think this is a pretty good one. Flamethrower, whatever that gun's called, Riot Shield. I think it's 1600 Robux, something like that. I think this is definitely a really good one. And I think I'm gonna throw it in A. I almost bought this. I didn't, but I almost did. Alright, next up we got Paratrooper. Now, I think Paratrooper is only good if you're under E8, because it allows you to go outside the border. But I think once you get over E8, it's just not good, because most divisions can skydive, and that's really all this allows you to do. So I think I'm gonna put this in C tier. Next up, Engineer. I feel like I used to see a lot of people using Engineer, but I feel like I don't see as many people using Engineer now. But I think it's actually a really underrated game pass, and you get a lot of health. I feel like the turret's meh, but I think it deserves a solid A. Oof. Combat Mech. Now, I think it's probably gonna go in S, but I'm gonna explain why it's not S+. Now, it's because the Combat Mech is, 10,000 Robux, I think? And it's not that good. Like, it has a lot of health, but I feel like if I see one of these, like if I see an Outlaw in a Combat Mech, I'm not that scared, because you can kind of pretty easily kill it. So I think it's gonna go in S for me. Now, Jet Boots. I think these are pretty good, but I think the Jetpack, which we're gonna get to, is just the better version of it. Now, for the price, I do think they're pretty good. I'm gonna put them in a solid A tier. I'm gonna say above Combat Engineer. Very good. If you're looking for mobility, buy Jet Boots. Next, we'll go with Access 3. So, Access 3 is just it's only useful a couple of times. When you want to open the silo, the nuclear silo, and the bunker. But I feel like whenever you need somebody to open the bunker for you, there's somebody that's going to open it for you. Like, you don't need to open it yourself. So I kind of feel like this isn't the greatest. I think I'm going to put it in C. I think C is a pretty good spot for it. Alright, Evil Scientist next. So I think Evil Scientist, I think it's good. I just think noobs buy it because it looks cool, but like I've never seen anybody over the rank of E7 use this. Just nobody who plays the game a lot uses Evil Scientist because it's just not that great. Like, there's just better guns and stuff that you can use than what the Evil Scientist gives you. So I think because of that, I'm gonna put it in B tier. Next is the Lethal Pack. Oh, man, I think this is like the definition of mid. The sniper is good, but I think that's really the only thing on this. And I think people solely buy it for the sniper, and if the sniper was sold individually, then it wouldn't be this expensive. So I feel like it deserves to go in B. I feel like this is just a solid B. Alright, next we got the Thrust Pack. So I'm gonna be honest, really embarrassing story, but when I was like E3, I wanted to buy the jetpack because I had seen BO use it, and I was like, wow, that's cool. And I went to buy it, and I bought the Thrust Pack instead of the jetpack. And because of that, I kind of just despise the Thrust Pack, and it's also just not that great for mobility. There's just better mobility, like the, whatever the dash is you get when you're in CO. And because of all that, I'm putting our first D tier. Boom. Alright, it only gets better from here. We got Juggernaut. Juggernaut, this is my first Game Pass. And I think it's really good for its price. It's only, what, 3,500? You get a ton of health, and you get the minigun. And the minigun, it's great. You can shred through people. And because of all this, I think I'm gonna put it in A. I think it's gonna be the highest in A. Next, we got the Spy Tool. Now, I feel like you don't see this a ton, but I think it's decent. Only problem is there's a lot of restrictions on what you can do with it. So I think because of that, I'm gonna put it in B tier. Now, clans. This is a big one. I think this is going in S. And I think everyone knows why. It's because they're one of the main things keeping the game alive. If we didn't have clans, then I don't think the game would be alive, because it's just active communities that play and talk and chat, and I think it's just a really great Game Pass overall, and the things you can get with it, I think it's great, so I'm gonna put in S tier. Next, we got Exoskeleton. Now, I think Exoskeleton is great. I think it's gonna be another S tier, and I think that because that extra speed boost, it's like you don't realize it after you've used it for long enough, but for me, whenever I stop using it, I feel slow, like I feel like a slug. I feel like something's weighing me down, and it's super nice compared to normal. So it's gonna be a solid S for me. Alright, we only have the best Game Passes left now. We have Vanguard. This is S tier instantly, because you have a ton of health. I think it has the second most health behind Overcharger. It might actually have more health than Overcharger. I'm not 100% sure. But that turret and the extra health, it's just overall great compared to most Game Passes. So I'm gonna put it in a solid S. Now, what are the big guns? We have Jetpack. Now, if anybody has ever used Jetpack, then you know that this is an instant S+. Everybody knows it. It's so good for mobility. You can get to places you can't normally. It's like the jet boots, except with no cooldown. It's the best game pass in the game, besides Overcharger. And speaking of Overcharger, we have Overcharger next. Now, I think Overcharger, yeah, it's an S. I don't know who was expecting it, or S+. I don't know who was expecting it to be anything lower. I know the whole 13,000 Robux and whatever, but I think the sheer power that you have if you buy it, you just can't be killed. And if you combine it with the HK, which is the last item, then you really are just unstoppable. You just can't be killed at that point. So, HK, solid S+. Alright, thanks for watching till the end, if anybody actually made it to here. But I had a pretty good time making this video. Hope you watch my next videos. See you later. Bye!